Hey, Composing Gloves here, and this is another neuro bass. We're doing some more neuro bassy things, just trying to get the track more in shape.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned, and feared. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, and think, will destroy you.
So I've moved over everything by 8 bars, and the goal here is to establish a mood at the very beginning, because I feel like we've got sort of a cool thing. What I'm thinking about doing, what I'm going to mess with, is moving this big, this big bass thing. So I guess this is it, pattern 28, and we're going to play with that before we get to there. So instead of moving it over like that, I'm just going to clone it. So right now we have this, right?
Children are taught to fear darkness.
So we have like this type of feel. I think it needs some pads at the beginning. I was thinking about moving the speech around, but I think I could solve it more easily with atmospheric elements. We'll see. Okay, so first, gonna turn that over, make this unique, and change the length of these things to just a low F. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna add in a couple slide notes. Do. Okay, so that's cool. Now I'm gonna make this unique. Make this unique too. All right, just trying to get that mood on, you know when you want that mood. I don't want these things overlapping by accident.
Children.
I want some sort of an impact at the beginning, and my go-to sort of impact sample, I should probably really get a new one, is in the Leviathan pack of Black Octopus Sounds. It's a, for this kind of a thing. It just happens to fit a lot of them. I just like this sound. Like, it works out great for a lot of what I want to do. Okay, I am officially going to set up, yeah, I'm going to set up a reverb. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it the bad way. Just 'cause. So I feel like I really could benefit from either a chord or a pad. I'm really torn about it, but let's just add in. I know I have some pads already existing.
Children. Children are taught
really feel like this is a useful. I feel like this is a useful. Yes, that is what I was gonna say.
Children are taught to fear darkness.
You know what? Maybe this should be twice as long. And this could be brought over here. This could be made each be longer. This thing, we'll just leave it alone. Okay.
Children.
Okay, I feel like that is a good enough time. You see, the previous couple, I was having just issues with establishing mood in some ways. And so we're going to just focus on that a little bit. It's going to be sort of a darker track, sort of a neurofunk dark step type deal. Even though I labeled this pretty much as neurofunk. Now that click you're hearing, that's the distortion thing. I'll deal with that at the very end when I render it out. And now we could come up with some cool sort of subby type things. Now I have some samples from this thing that are sound really sort of gnarly. I feel like I could use some of them in here. Create an automation clip. And this is something that when you do stuff like this, you put it in to be EQ'd, but this one will be mostly reverb. And then we'll send the reverb through the delay bank. We'll turn on delay 2 and we'll feed it into 2. 2 will have a time offset or step offset of 4 and a high pass on the second one with a cutoff that's reasonably there, whatever. Put it right there. One other thing that always tends to help set moods like this is, whoa, just a sec. I muted an audio or whatever that was. Is, you guessed it, strings. So let's add some strings. Contact. And then instead of using one of my fancy string libraries, we're just going to use a basic string library. Orchestral strings. Solo strings, no. We want a string ensemble. Let's just use the string ensemble. Cool. Make sure there's nothing on the pattern. Okay. Strings. I actually have some scary strings I may pull out here. I want my string pattern number 33. Ooh, I hit a key switch by accident. G, B, F1. All right, yeah, whatever key switch it is, I want sustain back, please. Cool. That's sort of a little thing that we can have running. Those types of movements tend to be pretty accepted in stuff like this. Little chromatic, that kind of a thing. What would be cool is Massive has a whole bunch of cool presets in regards to some of this. Now, I could go about and make a lot of these things, but honestly, it's very unnecessary to some extent. And personally, I think it's kind of fun to just go through and see what other people have made. Some of these presets make more sense, like the names are puns, and you get them after you do. One day you all of a sudden understand what a certain preset means. There you go, that one sounds cool. That's what I was looking for. Harmonica, that's what I'm naming it. Stick those on there. I wonder if there's a reverb. There's a size setting, bandwidth, release. It generally means there's a reverb somewhere. There's a reverb. It's on 5? Oh, 5 reverb. Okay. I really like this. This is something that the track needs. It lets people grab onto this. And if I carry it through on this, it'll sound, oh my gosh. Yes. This part's cool. It's not long enough. We'll make one a band pass. All right, that's plenty long now. Maybe too long. You know what I just heard right there? With that low, massive tone, totally screams like tossing some brass. Also, on the strings, I want to double them, which would be cool. But what are you talking about? Well, if you go on to Spitfire Instruments, they have a whole bunch of little side things that if you donate like money to a charity or something like that, I don't know. I forgot what I was donating to exactly, but I believe it was some sort of a noble donation. Anyways, you could download some of their experimental libraries just for really, really cheap. And so I was doing that because I thought it was a great way to gain some libraries and sort of just support a cause at the same time. Mostly libraries. Obviously, like I wasn't like going out of my way to look for some cause. I was looking for cheap libraries first. And because I'm not like made of money. One of the coolest ones I got though was called Scary Strings. It's like phenomenal. And so let's add that to my list here. And it by itself sounds like this. Yeah. So I'm going to add that to it. Before I... Oh my. really quick. Is there an EQ on this? There's no EQ. Oh well, let's try this one. They sound like the same samples though. I'm gonna need to send this through an EQ. There's a high tone sitting in there. Occasionally libraries have this. I don't know what the deal is, how it gets past people, if someone just has bad hearing or if they didn't care to. I mean, this is a free library, so it's like whatever. You hear it? Just gone. This is some ridiculous tone way up in the middle of... It's like right there. See, it's right there. It's literally just right there. It's just itty bitty tone. I'll widen it just to be safe because I don't really need that. It's part of my spectrum. Cool. So that, I think that's a pretty good mix. On this intro hit, let's add in a couple more things. On the second go around. No, that's way too, yeah. Just change the hits. That's all. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot what I was thinking of originally. That was brass. Okay, so let's add some brass. Now, there are other libraries, but honestly, the factory library is pretty phenomenal considering that it just comes with Contact, and it's pretty great. Like, I'm not going to need to do a whole lot to this. Now, there should be one that's just a brass ensemble. I'm going to go for that just to keep things simple. French horn, man. Where is it? There was one version of French horn that was just super good. Okay, brass ensemble. There are other Contact libraries that are perhaps better, but I don't own any of them, so... Now what I was thinking is having them creep up right here. So here I'm gonna just automate the volume, and instead of going like ham on this, I'm just gonna use the volume knob right here. And so this will come in like this. I want to see, maybe this isn't the way to go with the brass library. Let's go back to the brass. Perhaps I need a bass tuba or a tuba, just a tuba. Let me see if I can. I don't need those anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I want stuff like that. Trombone. They do not have a bass trombone, just a trombone. Does a trombone have a note that low? It sounds like it kind of does. Turn the reverbs up. Yeah, the reverbs, reverb, I'm gonna add in post, because if I do it this way, the volume automation will not affect my reverb. That's what I want. No low cut. I want like, let the reverb shine. Turn this one down. Now on here, I'm gonna, no. Please tell me that's just on this FL. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got recording. I just lost that. Well, okay then. Don't be freaking dogmatic, man, bro, dude. Okay, that sucks. Now you get to see how long it takes to load up something that I've been working on. Loading. We're good? Oh, man. We got up to the massive thing. Well, this is good, because I can redo what I was just doing. Contact. Not a huge deal. Easily fixable. Band, orchestral synth, orchestral, brass, tuba. Turn the reverb off. Trombone. Turn the reverb off. Call that good. Control S. Yes. Call this brass. Another thing. Come in here and roll. Yeah, I want an A. Okay. Send this to its own thing. Hit Control S. Select a reverb. Hit Control S. Turn it off. Okay. Add that note in. Make the F way louder than the A. Actually, I might not need to add anything now that I've done it again. I think I got a cleaner thing that time. Let's go to the Maximus. Just different processing. Yeah, it's like almost no high end. So it's like, I don't need to touch it. Okay, so to aid and abet this brass, I'm going to add something with some more subby frequencies. I'm thinking of digging through I don't go in this library very often. I need to, honestly, I should become more familiar with it. The retro machines. I'm looking at just maybe, let's go to Matrix, digital machines, disco based. See what that sounds like. Okay, so what they're telling me right now is I shouldn't do it in this one. I should have a separate thing. In that case, you know what? Let's just layer in the sub with it. Let's actually open up a new one that's a real sub. Just a sub. And pop it on there. That fills it up quite nicely. There we go. It'll be hidden in there. Composing gloves. This one could be a lower one. Where are my notes? What's the notes on this? It's a G. Okay. Now, what I feel like I should do is record the brass without reverb or anything. I got to click in there. Gosh, dang it. All right, there's a way around this. It's called solo, wherever that stupid click is. Comes out this. It's this one. That's the clicker. All right. There are my lyrics. Okay, so, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, play. Beautiful. You are gorgeous. Cool. And now I'm going to pitch it down another octave. That sounds interesting. Turn stretch mode off. Hit Control S. Send it to wherever the brass was, which was 32. And then let's create an automation clip for it. Just a nice little friendly automation clip. Clone it. Actually, you know what? Make it unique. This one is a G. This one needs to be an A. So I'm just going to pitch it down. Gosh dang it. This is going to still sound, I don't know. Let's create an automation clip. Hit Control S like 5 times. Okay, you know what? That's enough of that. Now let's see how this fits in altogether. feel like this could be. You know what would be cool is if we had some like talking, some reverbed like weird talking stuff. If we took like this, mirror, adults are trained, conditioned in fear. Let's take it, clone it. I said clone. Oh, make unique. That's what I meant. I know what I said. That's not what I meant. Let's take it in here. Let's put it in here. And instead, let's get like a bunch of little pieces of it and mess with them. Hit Control L. What we'll do is we'll add an EQ, take out a lot of the low and stuff. We'll add a reverb, which with just tons of reverb, big delay, and a delay bank. And we'll just leave that at default. And what we'll do is we will add bits and chunks. Did I just undo the length of everything? No. Move playlist clip. Okay, whatever. I'm going to leave it like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make unique. Actually, no, we'll leave that one alone. And this will create a nice sort of ambiance. Try and layer them on where beats land. That way it sounds, it'll still be sort of random sounding, but it'll just sound more predictable. Yes. Now let's make this one unique. Let's reverse it. Just that one. See, before I couldn't copy and do stuff like, at least I don't remember being able to. So, to me, that just is nice. He bibs out. He bibs out. Make this one unique. What I'm going to do is I plan to stretch it. I said stretch it. Okay. It's not very clear what I'm saying the first time. Just giving it a listen after a while.
Children are taught to fear.
After I listened to it like twice, like it sounds way too clear.
Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the near. Adults are trained, conditioned. Children are taught to fear. Darkness, children are taught to fear. 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 Darkness, monsters. Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, you think, will destroy you.
Okay, we're definitely getting somewhere. I think this one needs to just be louder. I think upper tone voice helps it come out clearly. Maybe I won't like it later just because it sounds a little dopey at first. But usually I've found in my experience that dopey sounding stuff can sound pretty darn not dopey later. Especially if it lends to being able to understand what they're saying. Might be worth it.
Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear.
And this is way more sensible after a sub intro like this.
Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters.
Right there, if I'm going to do that, I need a big something that screams transition now. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So I have in my composing gloves folder a sample called reversals. It's on my website in case you're curious. I forgot if it's free or not. And I think there's a free version and then a paid version, or it might be free or it might be $5. It's one of those. So, okay. I'm working with F sharp mostly. So I get to use some of these F sharp reversal samples. They're like this. They don't work too well in the preview, but they're purposely super mega smooth. So just line it up here. Oh, but you know what? This last note is a G. So what I could do is reverse this. I could just put that right there. It's whatever. It's not too big a deal. It's snapping. Wonder what that's all about. And let's go find the G's. Okay. G.
Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters.
That F sharp needs to be like something else, man, dude. Okay, let's try zooming. Thriller. There you go. That's more along the lines of what I'm looking for.
Children are taught to fear.
I don't feel like a tonal reverse there. I think maybe it just rising and is a good idea.
Children are taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, you think, will destroy you.
right here, there needs to be more. There just does. So what I'm thinking of doing is in the, again, Black Octopus. I just know this pack very well. There is a whole bunch of cool Atmos sounds that I've shown in several other times before. Let's pick one with F sharp. And what I will do, I use these things for all sorts of tricks. Like, honestly, I should just make a whole bunch of them. I don't like, they're just really useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in there like this and just sort of line it up. So once it's lined up, all you have to really do is create a volume envelope. And then I already have something that has similar mixing to what I want. It's on 18. So I'm going to just slap this on 18. And this will just aid in it.
Will destroy.
That's kind of cool, but I'm not going to do something like that.
If it is beneath you.
I feel like this... By the way, I think that voice is so dope. Like, I don't know why I thought it was dopey at all. Friggin' dope. I feel like this is it feels like it's a little out of time.
If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, you think, will destroy you. Will destroy you. Will
Oh, that's because this just before the volume.
Will destroy you.
Let's try... Oh, they have another F sharp. Let's try this one.
Will destroy you.
What the heck? Why isn't this... What's the deal with this? 9. It's going on 9. Did I turn something off? Yeah, I did. I had muted something. Okay, let's call it good right there, and this is what we got now.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained, conditioned, and feared. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, you think, will destroy you.
I definitely have, now I have more of an idea of what I want to do here. The fear could be cooler, and there does need to be some sort of an impact right here. I want to do that now. So, impacts. Literally most of these would suit just fine with what I want to do.
Will destroy you.
No, they wouldn't.
Will destroy you.
Yeah.
Will destroy you.
The voice changed a lot when the vocoder came in too.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and fear.
Definitely is way more understandable though. Holy cow, way better. So let's see if there's anything else that I want to do before I really do call it all the way good. One other thing that I've thought about several times, and I think I'm going to just do it right now, is panning these hits before I forget to do it. So I think it'd be cool to have them start and then come across and then go back to the middle. And then maybe on this one, we could reverse it. So it do the other thing. On the big hit too, yeah, these need to be louder. I think the hits just need to be louder overall. There we go, that's better. Cool.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and fear. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, and think, will destroy you.
I think maybe these could start a measure earlier.
Will destroy you.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, let me know. What do you think? Subscribe and have a blessed day. It's just not an option. You can't do it yet. Maybe in some future version. So we know that like we could do something like this, and when we play it, and we could do simple meters. So we're breaking things up into two. But let's say we want our rhythm to be broken up into 3 beats. So we want it to have a compound.